What if someone lived their entire life and never truly heard about Islam, not rejected it, not mocked it, not turned away from it, but never actually received the message in a clear and truthful way? What happens to that person? Islam does not ignore this question. The answer begins with a clear principle in the Qur'an. Allah does not punish a people until the message has reached them. Allah says, "We do not punish until we have sent a messenger." This means Allah's judgment is never unjust. No one is judged blindly. No one's situation is ignored, and no one is punished without Allah's perfect knowledge of what reached them. Allah knows exactly what every person heard. He knows what they understood. He knows what they were taught. He knows whether the truth reached them clearly or whether they only received a distorted image of Islam. So a person who never heard the message properly is not the same as a person who clearly knew the truth and rejected it. There is a difference between ignorance and rejection. There is a difference between confusion and arrogance. There is a difference between someone who never had a real chance to learn and someone who recognized the truth but refused to follow it. Allah knows the difference, and Allah will judge with perfect justice. Many scholars spoke about people to whom the message did not clearly come. They are often referred to as al-Fatrah. This can include people who never heard about Islam at all, or people who only received a false and corrupted image of Islam, without having a real chance to know what Islam truly teaches. For example, someone may have heard the word Islam, but only through lies, fear, propaganda, or the actions of people who did not represent Islam correctly. That is not the same as receiving the message clearly, because hearing the name of Islam is not always the same as understanding the truth of Islam. Some scholars mentioned that such people may be tested by Allah on the Day of Judgment, a test that reveals whether they would obey Allah when His command becomes clear to them. Other scholars emphasized that the final judgment belongs to Allah alone, because only He knows what reached each person, how much they understood, and what real opportunity they had to find the truth. But the foundation is the same. Allah will never wrong anyone. No person will be punished unfairly. No person will be held accountable for what they had no ability to know. And no one will escape responsibility if the truth was made clear to them and they chose to reject it. This is why Muslims must be careful when speaking about individuals. We believe Islam is the truth. We believe rejecting the truth after it becomes clear is dangerous. But we do not claim to know the final destiny of every person. Final judgment belongs to Allah alone. Allah knows who was sincerely searching. Allah knows who was confused. Allah knows who was blocked from the truth. And Allah knows who rejected the truth out of pride, desire, or hatred. So the answer is this: people who never truly heard about Islam are not judged like those who clearly knew the truth and rejected it. Allah will judge them according to His perfect knowledge, wisdom, and justice. No one will be wronged, not by the weight of an atom, because Allah is the most just, and Allah knows what we do not know.